We are here today with Todd Gross. Todd, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Mike. Great to be here.
I love your cabin in the background here. Todd's always in interesting places when I interview him. I think last time I spoke with you, there were like turkeys or something behind you, or ducks, or what? What was it?
Geese,
Geese.
geese, Mike. I had to chase the geese away.
You just have a crazy,
It's
crazy
great.
lifestyle. Todd, today we're going to be talking about a brand new software that you've got coming out that is taking AI to the next level. Why don't you bring us into this? Tell us what it's all about and why we should be so excited.
Okay, everyone's familiar with text to image, Mike, but this is actually text to video in addition to text to image, meaning you can actually come up with an idea off the top of your head, like woman in a bikini at a golf course playing golf, and you'll actually
That
see
idea is
her
in my head a
swing the
lot. You wouldn't
golf.
imagine. That's off the top of my head all the time. So I'm glad that you brought that one up.
I just gave myself away. So, you can write it out, or you can have an image. Let's say an image of a toaster, right? And
Hmm.
you want the image of the toaster to revolve around, so you can show it off.
Sure.
You can actually do that as well. It can be in motion. So it's either an image to video or text to video, and that's just the tip of the iceberg because we have taken text to image to the next level too, Mike. And text to image, we're able to freeze people's faces exactly the way they look and make every image that is created in a story that we tell, the same person over and over again. Mike from Maine playing golf on the golf course. Mike from
Wearing a
Maine
bikini?
sailing on. You could be in a bikini, but
That,
it'll be your
let's not this
face. You're a
this this
complete.
this shouldn't be in the AI. Let's not do this. This is just getting out of control.
Okay, Mike on an ocean liner sailing
Perfect.
across the Mediterranean for a
Perfect.
week. Okay, all right. All those things can be depicted, and it will look exactly like you in terms of our text to image. We could do that with video as well. It's not quite as much of an exact replica as our text to image, but we've taken text to image to a new level in terms of freezing people's faces exactly the way they look, their whole head, and putting it on any, in any activity that you can imagine. And let me give you an example of why that's so useful. If you go to a business owner, you can exactly now copy the business owner. It used to be with our software with face swap, which is also a feature you could use inside of this, is our face swap feature where you just change the face part. But now the entire look, the entire head is completely frozen in this new way. And if you go to a business owner and say, hey, I want to feature you doing all these different things, if you're a lawyer, you could, of course, put them in different outfits, right? Different suits with different tie colors, whatever you want, you can now do. And that's really beyond in terms of text to image. We've taken text to image to a new level in terms of the personalization. We also have a storytelling feature where we can actually create different scenes, and each scene will be the same exact person. All right. And then we have the text to video, which speaks for itself, where we actually can create anything that you could think of, or any object that you have a picture of, you can actually make move. And that's it in a nutshell. I mean, there's all kinds of features I could go over as well, but we want to just show in the demo some of these
No, I'm
extra
definitely going to cut
features.
to that in a second here. I think it sounds really cool the fact that you're talking about, especially with like businesses and taking them and putting them in their videos. A lot of these people, especially like your example is lawyers, they simply don't have time. Like even if they want to create commercials or little videos or whatever, they don't have time to do that kind of stuff. They're working on their business. If you're able to save them that time and still create marketing materials for them, marketing videos and images and whatnot, I mean, they're going to be willing to pay you for that type of a thing. Let's cut to some examples here. I'm going to go ahead and show some so people actually can understand what we're talking about, and we'll be back in a sec.
I'm going to take you on a journey through Epic Video AI, which boasts the first true text to video creation, or better yet, image to video creations, meaning you have video assets for any project you want that comes into your mind. Speaking of image to video, you don't have to search for images to use to make motion videos, because of course text to image is included too. So think about that. With Eva, you could think of any image and then turn it into motion videos based on that image as well to get consistent results. First, bring your imagination to life by creating superb text to images, or even portraying yourself or your client or even a celebrity in any outfit within any scene. But it gets better because for both images and videos, you can create 4-scene stories. You can swap out someone's face for another, and you can even make subjects of your videos and images speak with lip sync.
I'm Brandon with your latest weather update.
The best part, you could do this inside of the popular free image and video editor Canva. We're completely integrated with that platform. Here, let me give you a brief demonstration of just how easy it is to bring your imagination to life. Unlike other text-to-image software, for starters, what we can do is create various different scenes. For instance, if you look in the box at the top, here in our image section, we actually put in a pre-written prompt that we wrote out and put on a document. It just says, a beautiful, modern, and classy lady wearing a white gown with a slight smirk, detailed skin face, and eyes with natural lighting. Now look what we have on the right here. It says create story. One scene, we wanted her seated in an office. There she is seated in an office. Then we wanted her standing in an office lobby. We actually put her in an office lobby automatically. Holding a book. There she is, holding a book right there. And looking through her office window. And that's, of course, the last scene on the right. Now, you could loop these together in a video, or perhaps you're creating an image, a book filled with images. You could do anything with these various different related scenes with the same person or the same AI person being highlighted. That's just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more you can do. Look how we can take a prompt. You can see the prompt right there that we wrote. And what we can do is we could just put that prompt into the box. And then by clicking on personalize on the right-hand side, there it is. You see where we actually uploaded an image of Tom Cruise right into there. So basically, we are going to create a scene of a photorealistic selfie of a smart-looking American model dressed in a pale gray vested suit with a slight smirk, highly detailed, exciting city atmosphere. All right, we're going to do that right now, and it will look like Tom Cruise in each one of the outputs. And when I say each one of the outputs, it's because we chose to have 4 output unrelated images. So there's the Tom Cruise image right there. Okay, that's what we actually used to create those 4 new Tom Cruises. Okay, the third one is a little bit goofy. The ones that I really like, obviously, the first, second, and the fourth, all really good. I even like that third one. All right, so that's how we do personalization. Now, there's one other option that we have in addition to personalization, and that is called pose control. Now, pose control also allows us to upload an image, just like we did with Tom Cruise, but this time, it's not to change the face, not the facial features, but the actual way the body is going to mold itself. You'll see what I mean. We're going to copy the body position of one image. So we're putting in a brand new prompt, and we're uploading an image. Let's do that right now. We're going to click on this upload. You see it on the right there. Upload an image. We're choosing pose 4, and pose number 4 is going to be a woman basically in a crouching position. And look what we have here. We do have our model that is being created from the prompt in the same position as the image that we loaded in. See, there's the image that we loaded in to try to get our model to create that similar pose. And then the model that we created, also with text to image, there she is is in the same general position. Now, while all this is really amazing, especially that facial feature, how you could take an exact face of somebody and actually put them anywhere, this gets even better when you go straight from text to video or image to video. Here, let's take a look. Here's a beautiful scene that we have created. Basically, this is how the prompt read that we produced it. Mysterious, enchanted, and intricate detail of a sunken ship in a vivid coral reef with schools of colorful fish swimming. And this, believe it or not, is that incredible result. But remember the woman that we did before that we created a story for? What if we could actually put her in motion? All right, so by clicking Create Story on the right and then taking a prompt like this, a beautiful, modern, and classy lady wearing a white gown with a slight smirk, detailed skin and face and eyes, natural lighting. As you can see, that's basically what we've got here. All right, and then remember before we said seated in her office for one scene? There's the office. Standing in an office lobby, there's the lobby. Holding a book, there's the book. And looking through her office window, there's the windows. Can you believe this? We've just created a full AI story. Now the next thing is we could do pose control for her as well. Remember we did the pose control in the images? We could do pose control in videos as well, and that will come out similar to before. The only difference this time is, of course, there's motion. There it is. That's the image that we used once again. And now we created the motion. Now the personalization feature that you just saw me click, that is really cool because you could actually do, people's faces like we did before when we were doing Tom Cruise. We could do that for motion as well. Here, watch. We're going to upload a Tom Cruise image like we did before. I'm going to open it up. And then once that's uploaded, we're going to apply it to the actual face. We're going to apply it. And this time we've created a Tom Cruise image. And there's Tom Cruise. So we've got a very interesting image here. This is our classy businessman. And we put the Tom Cruise face in. But now we could go one step further. If we want, we could actually get him to lip sync. So we have a choice of face swapping, where we can put in someone else's face. We could upscale it, or we could lip sync. Now, if we lip sync, what we do is we load in an audio file, all right? And if we load in an audio file, we could make Tom Cruise, basically, we can make him speak. So what we've done is we've loaded in what's called eva.mp3. That's just what we called the audio file. And now watch when we click on lip sync. There's Tom Cruise actually speaking. Although we did load in a female voice.
Hi, I am Eva, meaning Epic Video AA.
This time I've regenerated Tom Cruise, but we're going to use the face swap feature. Now the face swap feature allows us to put in somebody else's face into Tom Cruise. So we just loaded in an image of Leonardo DiCaprio, and there's Leo. But the best part is you could do all this stuff inside of Canva itself. Watch this demonstration from one of my partners, Anshu.
Hello everybody, so today we are going to see the Synthesys AI video app inside of Canva. So this is how the interface looks like. The app is located out here. You have a text box out here to enter your text prompts. So for example, let me type in a simple text prompt like all right, my prompt is frog on a lily pad 3D animation. So now I'm going to click on generate. You can now see the progress bar out here. Usually it is ready within less than 1 minute. Here we go. So you can see the frog on a lily pad like we just entered in the prompt. So you can add it to your project by just clicking on it. And here the video has been added to your Canva project. So let me just expand it a little bit. All right. Now to delete this video from your Canva project, all you have to do is select it and then delete it. And now let's try a little more complex text prompt. Okay, so something like this one. So the prompt is a dog walking down the street at sunset with the sun setting in the background, and person walking down the street. Furry art, anime, visual anime. All right, so I'm going to click on generate again. Here is the video that has been rendered. So you can again click on it and it'll get added to your Canva project. All right, so this is how you can actually create short videos using text prompts in the AI videos Canva app. Now, if you want to see the generations that you have created in the past, you can click on Go to Generations out here. And it will show you all the videos that you have generated in the past.
Now, I know this is a lot, but man, it's easy. And Eva is really an open canvas of what you could create with no limits. In fact, once you have all these pieces and understand how to create them, you could use them within any video editor to make even more robust videos than you've ever imagined before, filled with as many Eva AI creations as you want. No need for stock footage or stock images, and much more targeted to whatever is in your mind. Before we end the demo, consider this. Those text to videos that you just saw just in the last 30 seconds were edited in to make this video look even better. Imagine what this can do for the videos that you work on for yourself or your clients.
So as far as joining the webinar goes, are there any incentives for them to come on here? You guys going to be doing any giveaways or any discount codes or anything like that for people that join that call live?
Yeah, we're going to give away a copy. We're going to give out cash bonuses just for being there. Okay. Folks will answer a trivia question that happens during the webinar, and they'll actually win cash. And in addition, of course, you can win that free copy. We also have a very special coupon code, which is only going to be available on the webinar that you come to. That is on Sunday night, 8 o'clock Eastern Time,
Okay.
or Monday at 2 o'clock Eastern Time. If you're on one of those two webinars, you get a ridiculous coupon, which is going to bring this to a point where you're going to salivate and want to just jump in on this. So don't miss being on that webinar and coming to the page at that time.
Todd, thank you so much for coming on the show today. We've had a bit of some internet connection problems today, so I'm going to leave you with this.
Thank you so much for having me, Mike. It's been great. And sorry for the connection problems, and we're excited to see everyone on Sunday night and Monday.